there, welcome to Grace in My Space, where we do all things home DIY related. Today, we're gonna do a really fun video where I am gonna talk about some of our home renovation updates, as well as how I'm gonna decorate our entire main level for free. Now, if you have ever lived through a home remodel where you're actually living in the house while it's under construction, you know that that's not super fun. But in the end, it is worth it. I'm definitely at the phase where we've been under construction for several months now to have our fireplace updated, to get all new flooring, and we're doing some things in our kitchen, and I'm ready to get back to living in my own home. It's always a blessing to be able to do a home renovation, but it's also a blessing when it's done. And today I'm really excited because I'm gonna get to start to put back together my home, back from the construction phase to a livable phase. And today I'm gonna show you along the way, as I put my home back together, ways to decorate your home for free by using the things that you have in a new and different and out of the box way. You can always change the look of your home by going out and buying something new, but a bigger challenge is actually to decorate with what you already have in a new way to make your home feel fresh and help it feel like a totally new style, but without having to buy anything. Now, this is a tactic I love to use just on a regular basis, but after a construction phase where we are spending money on the home remodel itself, I'm especially penny pinching and not wanting to buy any new decor. So let me show you how we're gonna get a whole new look with some of these straightforward tips that you can do in your own home too. Let's start by looking at what our house looked like at the peak of its chaos. So obviously, this tip of being able to reimagine and rethink your home and the existing decor you already have is not only applicable to those who are in the middle of a remodel. My home obviously was in chaos. Everything was in the room that it was not supposed to be in so that we could lay down our new floors. But even if you are not in the middle of a renovation, it is totally possible to reimagine the spaces that you have. Let's start first in my office. I swapped the living room chairs that we previously had and I pulled them into the office space to give it a fresh new look. I haven't shown you much of my office here on YouTube. Drop it in the comments if you'd like to see the full remodel. We took a sunroom that's off of our main bedroom and I converted it into my home office, and I'm just constantly trying to reimagine how the space is used, and I'm putting something together that I think you'll enjoy. Next, our living room. This is what it looked like pre-renovation. Okay. That was almost bad. That worked so well. I've always kind of felt like the room was squished because I was trying to avoid blocking the hallway as a walkway. And so for 4 years, I've kept all of the furniture pushed over to the window, but this left a large area in front of the fireplace that was useless. And so I decided that while the house was ripped up, I would try and put everything back in a new configuration. I spread out the furniture placement. I changed the orientation of the rug to take up more of the room and created a walkway that just went right behind those chairs. And then it gave me so much more space to add a table where I can arrange decor. It gave me a larger space for a coffee table, and it reconfigured the seating so that it felt much more intentional, especially with the fireplace right behind those chairs, so that it felt like it included the fireplace and it wasn't just this big blank area. Now, I played musical furniture with several of my larger pieces, but one of the easiest ways that you can do this as well is with smaller items like art. Swap your art from one room to another and you get a whole new look. The light can even hit it differently so that the artwork itself looks different, and it's a really fun and easy way to change up a space. Now, one of the things that is important to remember as you are reimagining your space is that the little pieces of decor that you have are usually the ones that you can pop from room to room and create a fresh new look without any effort. Vase, inside of a vase filled with random old towels. That's how you get height when you have such a large vessel that you're working with. Sometimes what you need to do is consolidate all the little things into one big thing. I'm gonna start and see if these are enough though, because I kind of like that pink one. These are my absolute favorite faux tulips. They look so realistic. I will link them for you in the description. I like my tulips to be kind of floppy because real tulips are very floppy. They hardly ever, like a real tulip would never just stand straight up. Now the living room feels so much bigger as we take up the whole room instead of just pushing everything towards the window, and I'm really pleased with how this made it feel a lot more intentional. It felt more like a design focal point with the fireplace, and it's beautiful. Now over in the cabinet, this is another great example of being able to swap decor from one room to the other. I took tons of decor from the dining room, from the basement, from my bedroom, and I moved it and I rearranged it in this cabinet, and then I did it again and I did it again, and at the end you'll see that it looks nothing like what I started with, and that is all part of the process of playing with your decor and seeing how you can reimagine its use and where to put it. This camera angle is killing me, but in the bedroom, I also swapped some cabinets that were previously in my office, and I'm bringing them in here, and I have a whole video coming for you on how to update a bedroom for any budget. Stay tuned and hit that subscribe button to be notified. Now, I know what you're thinking. You are thinking all she did was put furniture in different spaces and move her decor around her house, and that's how she decorated for free. Yes, it is. That is all that I did, and that is why it's so simple and often overlooked. When is the last time that you were looking at your home and you felt like it looked stale and you thought to yourself, I need to rearrange my home? No, most people end up going to the store because they think, I need to go buy something to make it feel fresh, but that is just not true. You can recreate your home using everything you already have. Stop, look at the problem, assess the situation, figure out where you actually need to make a change, and then decide how you can accomplish that change. Do you need to make a change just because you're bored with the way a room looks? Do you need to make a change because you don't have adequate storage? Do you need to make a change because the room's not functioning the way that you need to? Assess what the actual problem is rather than just feeling like your home is kind of blah. Diagnose the issue, and then you'll have the steps that you need to move forward to make changes. In my living room, I knew that the space felt tight and squished, and the layout was the issue, so all I had to do was rearrange the furniture that was already here. In my bedroom, I knew that I needed more storage, and so I swapped cabinets from a room that didn't need them into the bedroom. In my office, I wanted a space where I could do try-ons for Instagram, and I needed a space where there was lots of natural light and a bigger mirror. So that is still in progress, but that's why I swapped the mirror from the bedroom into the office, and I changed up the light furniture in the office so that it had a little bit more of a classy look as a background. There's always a reason for what I'm doing, and the main key is that I'm doing it because it meets my needs in my home, for my job, for my family, for myself. And so all you have to do is take those same concepts, diagnose the problem, figure out if you have what you need already to solve that problem, and then do the heavy lifting and move stuff around, play with your decor, and you will have a fresh home in no time without spending any money. So now it's your turn. I hope that this has given you some ideas for you to be able to walk into your own home with fresh eyes, say, what's really bothering me? What's the problem? Do I have what I need to solve it already? And then get to work. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure and let me know if you try this tactic in your home and redecorate your house for free using what you already have. Drop it in the comments, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.